Pat. So last week's episode really was a bang bang, huh? Look, I think it's fair to say that YouTube's success has really changed me. The comment section has hammered my heart to such a pulp that when an episode does well, I'm like, oh, this is probably my own friends sending it to each other, being like, cringe.
Yeah, you want to see the comments in the DMs of other people about the episode.
That's what I need. Like, it's like too good to be true or something, or I just assume people hate watching it instead of actually watching it. Like, I have just been so raked over the coals. I feel like that even when something good happens, I'm like, oh no, this is all people downloading it so that they can like write a hit piece.
This is not a hit piece. This is a reflection of the worst week of my life, documenting Whitney Cummings' desperate last gasp at being relevant. I've watched hours of the Whitney Cummings Good For You podcast, because based on the recent view counts, this is supposedly one of the biggest comedy podcasts in the world right now. Like, she's pulling numbers that put her in the same conversation as Joe Rogan, and double the views of Matt and Shane. So I figured let's give it a watch. And for the life of me, after hours of brain-rotting babble that I willingly subjected myself to, I genuinely could not figure it out. The only thing that kept jumping out to me, and I'm not alone here, is that the numbers don't line up. For a long time, the podcast was averaging a few 100,000 views an episode, which is still insane. But then suddenly, over the last few months, it jumps to 1 to 2 million views an episode. For example, the Grace O'Malley episode currently has 2.4 million views, and about 230 comments, 1,000 likes and 20,000 dislikes. And I'm not saying anything definitive here, I'm saying the same thing the comment section is saying. A lot of people are openly questioning what's going on. To be very clear, I'm not accusing anyone of scamming sponsors or doing anything illegal, but some sponsors pay based on views. So if views are being artificially inflated, then the sponsors are the one taking the hit. Not saying she is doing this is all hypothetical.
I didn't even know that was a thing for people of that stature. Right? I thought after a certain level, you don't have to buy views. It's very interesting, right, to hear the breakdowns. And it's pretty sad. You know, I really don't like listening to her. I really don't listen to her unless it's in clip form. I can't stand to listen to her longer than 5 minutes. It hurts my ears. I think she focuses too much on one perception, right? Like men, stupid, women, good. That's what I hear when she talks. And her last special was garbage sauce. Not even just garbage, not the juice, nigga. Garbage sauce, nigga. Her and Brian Callen's special were like neck and neck, nigga. Them shits were daddy. Who the fuck? I'm gonna stop. I digress. I do not want to hear her opinion on anything. And for the guys, shout out to all the video guys out there that are posting things about these podcasts and about these comedians, because it needs to be put out there, right? For her to be buying views is crazy. Like, my channel here, right? I only have 600 plus followers. At some point, I had a lot and I lost my page because I was roasting people and it wasn't pretty. And I didn't care because I was trying to build the channel and the roasts were doing well, but they were very offensive. So I've had to kind of like scale that back. But I chose not to try to buy followers. I said, why would I, like, how do you know what's going to happen when it's not organic? It has to be organic. My light went out, but I don't care. It has to be organic. People come to hear your perspective because they believe that you're honest. They believe that you're straightforward. Like, I'm not going to lie here. I'm going to do my best to keep it 100. And check me if I don't. Hit me in the comments and say, but I don't know. And I appreciate that. But I'm never going to come in here. I'm not going to buy views. I'm not going to buy likes. I'm not going to buy bots. Like, none of this shit. I wanted to be able to build my own ecosystem from the ground up. This is the golden era of comedy. I'm in the number one comedy town in the world right now. The eyes are on us. So that's my goal, is to be the best that I could possibly be, but do it the right way. So if you like my videos, like, comment, and subscribe, share that shit, man. But Whitney, you gotta chill out, man. You done had an easy road. You a white woman too. I'm sure you did some wild stuff. I'm sure you had to deal with some wild things with these guys and their disgustingness. So for that, I'm sorry, but you're not doing well. And I think it's because of the baby. Once you have a baby, your life changes and your mind starts to go. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all think that buying views is a good look, or because she's already famous, she should be able to do whatever she wants? Because I don't think buying views is going to help. I think it's going to make you look like a sucker, and we're going to pull up, be like, yo, give me the receipts. All right, man, my light just went out, so I got to go. But tonight is Kill Tony. The New Year's is December 31st. I got a show to do at 7:30. That's when the show starts. Hopefully they let me sign up early, and then I'll come back as soon as I'm done with the show. But if not, I'll go home. But I'll see y'all on the other side. Happy New Year. I hope this year brings all great things. I know that my channel has been growing slowly but surely. People have been listening. Thank y'all, each and every one of y'all. And I'll see y'all niggas in 2026. I'm out.
Until we meet again.